So, one of my subscribers wants to know, how do you overcome social anxiety? And while I'm not a professional at this, I have transitioned from an introvert in high school to an extrovert in the real world. And part of that is just overcoming that anxiety of talking to people. And when you're introverted, you feel more comfortable not making the first engagement, not making an approach. You'll sit there, you're friendly, but you don't mind being by yourself. But sometimes you'll wonder, like, why don't people talk to me? Why don't they ever say hi to me? Well, it's because the energy you're putting off and your body language and the way you don't look like a person they would want to talk to. Instead, now, as an extroverted person, I'll go up to somebody that I haven't seen for a while that I know from high school and treat them like they're my best friend I haven't seen for a while. Like, hey man, what's up? How you been? What you been up to? How's life been treating you? With a smile on my face, eye contact, happy to see them, positive body language. Introverts are weird because they'll know somebody, they'll see somebody they know, and they'll walk by. They may look towards them, they may even make eye contact with them, but then they look away, keep walking. That person's gonna think, they don't want to talk to me. So they're not gonna talk to you first, man. You gotta do it yourself. You have to make the engagement yourself. People love to be seen. You like to be seen. Even though you're introverted, extroverted, whatever you may be now, you like to be seen. Other people also like to be seen and acknowledged. That's why you make eye contact, smile. If you know their name, say their name. That instantly makes them feel seen and appreciated, and you start off the conversation and it just goes from there. Overcoming your social anxiety is overcoming that first 30 seconds of saying hi to somebody with a smile on your face and not being real awkward. For you specifically, bro, that requested this video, I recommend you to read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I read that book probably 2-3 years ago, and that was right around the time I was transitioning from introvert to extrovert, and it helped me out so much in just starting conversations, holding conversations, allowing people to talk, and just like how to keep the conversation going, but also keep it meaningful where it's not boring and you're not just talking about the weather and like some stupid thing you saw on TV. So go read that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. Look it up, buy the book, read it. I guarantee it'll help you. Some of the things I learned in there 2-3 years ago still resonate with me, still make sense, still is like mind-blowing to an introvert. Extroverts, they already do this, they kind of already understand it, but when you're an introvert, you don't think in the way the book's telling you to think. You don't understand conversations in the way the book explains conversations. So go and read that book. And with that, after you read it, the information you learn, you have to get practice. Practice the techniques and all the stuff you've learned on your close friends. Because you're already talking to them. There's no anxiety. You don't feel any uncomfortableness. But practice the strategies. See if you can improve your conversations. See if your conversations that you currently have can be more engaging. Just better overall. And then it'll work with friends you haven't seen in a long time, and then it'll even work with strangers that you just meet at the gym, or you just meet at the store, or the bar, or wherever you're at, and it works wonders. And it comes off a lot more natural after you just get in, like a few reps. That's all it takes. A few practices, a few tries, and then your mindset actually shifts. So instead of like you trying to think how the book told you to talk, that's just how I talk now, right? That's just how you're going to talk naturally, because it makes sense in your head. That's how a conversation works, how you should be talking, how you should be listening, how you should interact. When someone says something, you're not thinking of what you should want to say, you're actually listening and then reply to what they said based on their emotions, their feelings, and all that type of stuff. Overcoming social anxiety comes down to learning about how conversations work, remembering people's names, looking them in the eye, having positive body language, and mushing that all together to make that initial approach, saying hi to somebody, and just continuing on from there. I hope this video helps you, bro. I know it may be a little confusing, please just go read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. You can find it online at a bookstore. It's probably like 15, 20 bucks. This book will help you guys transition from introvert to extrovert, just like it did for me. Interact with the algorithm down below, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace, boys.